week. This is your anchor Kekrizanya Solo. Now time for the prime time news. The death toll from an under-construction railway bridge collapsing in Sairang area, about 20 km from Aizawl in Mizoram, has risen to 22. The United Naga Council has said the issue of 8 Naga MLAs in Manipur who has submitted a representation to the Prime Minister of India with other MLAs has been resolved. Russia will assume chairmanship of BRICs next year. Russian President Vladimir Putin, while taking part in the open plenary session of the 15th BRICS summit via video conferencing, said Russia will have the mottos of strengthening multilateralism for global development and security. The Centre on Wednesday announced that in line with the new education policy, students of class 11 and 12 need to study 2 languages and at least one of them must be Indian. The ministry also said that board exams will be conducted twice a year with students allowed to retain best score. Now for the news in details. The death toll from an under-construction railway bridge collapsing in Sairang area, about 20 km from Aizawl in Mizoram, has risen to 22. Sabyasachi Day, CPRO of NF Railways, told ANI that railway officers have rushed to the spot. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced an ex gratia of Rs 2 lakh each from the Prime Minister Relief Fund to the next of kin of the deceased in the Aizawl railway bridge collapse. A post on official handle of the Prime Minister office on X informed further that Rs 50,000 each will also be provided to the injured. Earlier, reports said at least 17 workers were killed after the under-construction railway bridge collapsed in Mizoram. Police also informed earlier on Wednesday that updates said the number of dead people dead from the incident has risen to 22. A photo and a video posted by Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga showed a portion of the high bridge collapse. The United Naga Council has said the issue of 8 Naga MLAs in Manipur who submitted a representation to the Prime Minister of India with other MLAs have been resolved. The UNC issued a statement in regard to the submission of a representation to the Prime Minister of India on August 19th. A joint meeting of Naga civil society organizations with the Naga MLAs forum was held on August 19th on the matter, the UNC stated. Detailed explanations were given by the members of the forum about the circumstances under which the representation was submitted to the Prime Minister's office, the UNC also stated. After a threadbare discussion, the lapses and the differences in the matter have been sorted out objectively. The UNC also stated, having realized the need to move forward in cohesion amidst uncertainties surrounding the Naga people, the meeting also reaffirmed to uphold the commitment to pursue a final settlement of the Indo-Naga political issue on the basis and true spirit of the framework agreement signed on August 3, 2015. The Centre on Wednesday announced major changes in the education system in line with the new education policy, saying textbooks will be developed for the 2024 academic session. The new curriculum framework was announced by Ministry of Education. It also said that students of class 11 and 12 need to study 2 languages and at least one of them must be Indian. The ministry also said that board exams will be conducted twice a year. with students allowed to retain the best score. The center on Wednesday also announced major changes in the education system in line with the NEP. The new curriculum framework was announced by Ministry of Education. It also stated that students of class 11 and 12 need to study 2 languages, out of which one must be an Indian language. The ministry also said that the board exams will be conducted twice a year with students allowed to retain best scores. As per the updated curriculum framework, the choice of subjects in classes 11 and 12 will not be restricted to streams such as arts, science and commerce to give students flexibility to choose. The new framework has also noted that the current practice of covering textbooks in the classroom will be avoided, while stressing that the cost of textbook should be optimized. A landslide hit a care on National Highway 202 on the night of August 22 at about 9:30 p.m. The incident reportedly happened on a 2-lane road construction of National Highway 202, just 16th kilometer from Agego near the bridge between Agego and Meluri in Peg district. The landslide hit an Alto while the car was reportedly headed for Meluri. There were 2 persons traveling in the same car, but fortunately they both escaped the harm. It is learned that the area is known for huge rocks and the construction workers had used bombs to construct the road. After the bombing, small rock slides and landslides keep occurring. Time for a short break. We'll be back with more news.
Deal weekly lottery kini bi 6 taka te aro chitibo pare 1 crore khali 6 taka Dear hafta lottery bodli kori dibo apni la jiban
Welcome back. Moving on to the next news. Centre will be fully implementing the rice fortification program before the scheduled target of March 2024. A scheme for the distribution of fortified rice was launched in October 2021 in a phased manner in order to address the problem of anemia in children and women. Fortified rice contains prescribed micronutrients such as iron, folic acid and vitamin B12. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approved the supply of fortified rice to be distributed through PDS, ICDs, PM Portion and other schemes throughout the country by 2024. Centre will bear the cost of rice fortification till its full implementation. At present, 90 countries are using fortification of food items globally. Russia will assume chairmanship of BRICs next year. Russian President Vladimir Putin, while taking part in the open plenary session of the 15th BRICS summit via video conferencing, said Russia will have the mottos of strengthening multilateralism for global development and security. He said the country plans to have 200 political, economic and public events. BRICS summit is scheduled for October 2024 in the city of Kazan.
Next year, Russia will assume BRICS chairmanship. Our chairmanship will have the following motto: strengthening multilateralism for just global development and security. We plan to have some 200 political, economic and public events that will be hosted by over a dozen Russian cities. At the same time, the BRICS summit is scheduled for October 2024. It will take place in the city of Kazan. The specific dates will be agreed upon with colleagues via diplomatic channels. We'll also have events in the format that has proved its relevance.
Moving on to the next news. Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh Yogi Adityanath on Wednesday distributed appointment letters to 233 candidates who were selected through sports quota at a program in Lucknow. During his address, the Chief Minister said the selected candidates will become part of Uttar Pradesh police force. He said the perception about Uttar Pradesh has changed due to the efforts of UP police. An atmosphere of security has been created in the state. This is the only reason the Niti Aayog report put UP at the forefront of the country in terms of investments. He said every year the number of tourists is increasing in the state. The CM also stated that in the last 6 years, the process of recruitment in Uttar Pradesh police force has been carried forward in a very transparent manner.
एक खिलाड़ी देश के लिए खेलता है, उसकी मेहनत होती है, उसका परिश्रम होता है, लेकिन परिश्रम का परिणाम वैश्विक मंच पर देश की शक्ति और सामर्थ्य के रूप में हम सबको देखने को मिलती है। और एक खिलाड़ी उसी रूप में अपने आप को प्रस्तुत करने का प्रयास करता है, तो स्वाभाविक रूप से इस समाज की भी एक सामूहिक जिम्मेदारी बनती है कि हम हर खिलाड़ी को किसी संकीर्ण दायरे में बांध करके न रखें, बल्कि पूरे देश के बारे में सोचने के तहत उत्तर प्रदेश पुलिस बल ने इस विराट हृदय का परिचय दिया। और आज जो 500 से अधिक खिलाड़ियों की पुलिस बल के तहत भर्ती की प्रक्रिया थी, उसके तहत आज 233 खिलाड़ियों को फिर से हम लोगों ने नियुक्ति की प्रक्रिया के साथ जोड़ करके उन्हें सम्मान देने का कार्य किया है। भाइयों बहनों, हम सब इस बात को जानते हैं, पिछले 6 वर्ष में उत्तर प्रदेश पुलिस बल में भर्ती की प्रक्रिया को बहुत पारदर्शी तरीके के साथ आगे बढ़ाने का कार्य हुआ। और इस मामले में जो कार्य उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर हुआ है, वर्षों से लंबित पड़ा हुआ था। हर भर्ती पर प्रश्न उठते थे, चयन की प्रक्रिया पे प्रश्न खड़े होते थे। और मुझे बताते हुए प्रसन्नता है कि विगत 6 वर्ष के अंदर प्रदेश में 1,54,000 से अधिक पुलिस कार्मिकों की भर्ती की प्रक्रिया सकुशल संपन्न हो चुकी है। इसके अलावा 2,492 मृतक आश्रितों के पदों की भर्ती की प्रक्रिया को भी संपन्न करके उनका समायोजन किया गया है। प्रदेश के अंदर 1,29,000 से अधिक पुलिस कार्मिकों को समयबद्ध तरीके से प्रोन्नति देने का कार्य भी संपन्न हुआ है। और वर्तमान में उत्तर प्रदेश पुलिस बल में 62,400 से अधिक भर्ती की प्रक्रिया वर्तमान में प्रचलित भी है। यानी हमने रोका नहीं, वो अभी निरंतर चल रही है। लेकिन इसी के बीच में खिलाड़ियों के बारे में भी जो उत्तर प्रदेश पुलिस बल में कार्मिकों की कमी थी कि अच्छे खिलाड़ी भी यहां आए, उन्हें भी अवसर मिलना चाहिए, वे अपने कैरियर को यहां से आगे बढ़ाने का कार्य कर सकें। इस दृष्टि से 500 से अधिक खिलाड़ियों की उत्तर प्रदेश पुलिस बल में भर्ती की प्रक्रिया के क्रम में आज ये 235 नए कार्मिकों को या पुलिस बल का हिस्सा, खिलाड़ियों को पुलिस बल का हिस्सा बनाया गया है। इससे पहले हम सब जानते हैं कि 8 जुलाई को भी हम लोगों ने यहां पर 227 अभ्यर्थियों को नियुक्ति पत्र वितरित किए थे।
Time for a short break. We'll be back with more news. Welcome back. Moving on to the next news. The lander module of the Indian Space Research Organization's third lunar mission Chandrayaan-3 launched on July 14th and made a successful landing on the moon's surface on August 23rd, making India only the 4th country after the erstwhile USSR, the US and China to make a soft landing on the lunar surface. With the successful landing, India also becomes the first country to land near the moon's south pole.
जी हाँ, आप अपनी स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हैं कि हम लैंडर मॉड्यूल।
People are applauding. Let us all wait to hear from the Secretary Department of Space and Chairman ISRO, Shri S. Somnath.
लैंडर मॉड्यूल पूरी तरह से सेफली और सॉफ्टली चंद्रमा की सतह पे लैंड।
For being part of our journey to this success, and let me take this opportunity to thank the people behind this mission. The project director of Chandrayaan-3, he is here. Veera Muthuvel, congratulations to you. The associate project director Kalpana and the mission operations director Shrikant. And the satellite was built at your house satellite center, Shankar and the director.
भारत में तो हम सभी लोग धरती को मां कहते हैं और चांद को मामा बुलाते हैं। कभी कहा जाता था चंदा मामा बहुत दूर के हैं, चंदा मामा बहुत दूर के हैं। अब एक दिन वो भी आएगा जब बच्चे कहा करेंगे चंदा मामा बस एक टूर के हैं। Friends, on this joyous occasion, I would like to address all the people of the world, the people of every country and region, India's successful moon mission is not just India's alone. This is a year in which the world is witnessing India's G20 presidency.
Bahujan Samajwadi Party Supremo Mayawati on Wednesday called a special Lok Sabha UP preparatory meeting. She met with district presidents and senior BSP leaders to discuss the selection of the candidates for the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. The party's national coordinator Akash Anand, Mayawati's brother Anand Kumar, National General Secretary Satish Chandra Mishra, MLA Uma Shankar Singh and State President Vishwanand Pal were all present in the meeting. That is all we have for this bulletin. Keep watching Hornbill TV.
Cultural sustainability is an important issue that often